Hi, my name is Pat, and this is my channel, Book Chat with Pat, and I'm glad that you're here. Today I'm going to be doing the Honest Booktuber Tag. I was tagged by Jessica at Jess Book Girl TV. And I'm just going to read what Jessica says about this tag. She said, I saw the Honest Booktuber tag on someone else's channel and I decided to do it. It's a fun one to do and I'm hoping it gets revived. The Honest Booktuber tag was created by at Harriet Rosie 13. And Jess said she's not sure if that channel is still active. So thank you, Jess, for tagging me, and here we go. Prompts. Number 1, have you ever lied about reading a book? I don't think so. I've never said that I read a book that I didn't read. In fact, lately, since I've had this channel, I've actually found it very liberating to say, I started this book and I didn't read it. I didn't finish it. I never DNF'd before I had this channel. And it's been very liberating to say, I am not reading this book, or I have chosen not to continue reading this book. I never used to be able to do that. I was trying to think if there are any books that I have read that I would not admit to having read, but I couldn't think of any titles there either. So I'm going to just say no about to this question. Number 2, have you ever avoided a book because of controversy around the content or author? I am actually going out of my way these days to read controversial books. I have so far read 19 books in the Read 24 in 2024 Banned Book Challenge, created by MJ at Reading This Life, and I am actively seeking out controversy and exposing the idiocy of these book bans and challenges. So no, I would say I do not avoid books because of controversy. Number 3, have you ever been sent a book for free and not disclosed it? No. I've only actually received one book for free, and that was an ebook that I received and agreed to review, which I did. I wish somebody would send me some free books, and I will disclose it. No, I have never done that. Number 4, have you ever bought a book with no intention of reading it? I have bought books that I intend to give to other people as gifts, and I'm a big gift giver of books. So in that regard, yes, I have bought books that I don't personally intend to read because I'm giving them to other people. But for myself, no, I've never bought a book that I don't intend to read. Though I certainly have bought more books than I have been able to read. I have a big backup, but my intention, if I bought it for myself, my intention is that I will read the book eventually. Number 5, have you ever got caught up in Booktube drama? No, I have not. I'm not really sure what Booktube drama is. I don't think I've even been made aware of very much Booktube drama, except of my own creation, on my own channel where I have had some people do some nasty things, but that's not really Booktube drama. I'm not here for the drama, really. Number 6, have you ever had a hate comment and did you respond? This is what I was talking about in the last question. Most definitely, yes. I've talked about this numerous times now on the channel, so probably everybody knows this story already if you've seen any of my videos before. But in my very first weekend on Booktube 5 months ago, I got a stream of hateful comments on the very first banned book video that I did. And it was so upsetting to me that my response was to disable the channel, and I shut it down. I've told this story many times now, and MJ came to my rescue and got me back up and running and showed me what to do when that happens in the future. And then people responded like crazy to this having happened to me, and everybody had great advice for what I should do. I also received really ugly, hateful comments on another banned book video that I did a few weeks later. The first one was on The Kite Runner. The second one was on Alice Walker's novel, The Color Purple. This one was from a man, and he went on and on, a man claiming to be a man of God, claiming to be a minister, and he wrote really vile things, not only about the book, but about me as well, in my comments section. And he could barely write in the English language. My initial reaction when things like this happen, this is what happens to me, it was a physical one. I seriously thought I was going to have a heart attack. I started to have chest pains, followed by palpitations. I felt physically sick. Some of my other subscribers responded to him, took him on in the chat, but then I remembered all of the things that MJ at Reading This Life had taught me how to do, and I just made him and his supposed religious views, and if these are religious views, we're in a lot of trouble. I made them disappear. There is no place for hate on my channel. Number 7, have you ever made a video just because you knew it would get views? No, I don't know what kind of video I could make that would be just for views. I make poetry videos, and YouTube tells me repeatedly that nobody watches my poetry videos, and that's not true. I have a small following that is very definitely watching my poetry videos, but that's too bad that YouTube thinks that my poetry videos don't have value. I make other videos about fiction and nonfiction, and they pretty much get the same number of views, I guess. I'm still kind of surprised that anybody is watching my videos at all, so I'm definitely not doing this because I'm trying to reach a certain view count. I am better off when I don't follow things like those analytics. Number 8, if you could go back to the beginning of your channel, would you do anything differently? I definitely would. I would have learned more about how to be online on the internet. I would have learned more about how to block unwanted commentary, how to block people, how to make them no longer have access to my channel if they can't be kind. I would have learned about that before I started, and I would have saved myself and MJ a lot of grief, and I would have saved my heart some grief too. What happened to me in the beginning, I don't mean to overly dramatize this. It was really traumatic. I came into this very naively. I really thought that this was all about people who love books, who just want to talk to each other about books. I was completely unprepared for what might happen if people didn't like my choice in books or my opinions. I also wish that I had acquired better tech skills before I began. I think I should have learned more about equipment and about editing skills before I started. My concern, though, was that there was always going to be a reason not to start. And finally, I just decided to do it. But these are all things I wish I knew more about before I started. And I still need to learn more about these things. Number 9, are there any channels you wish you could be more like? there are so many channels that I love and admire and that I watch every time, they post something. I wish I knew how to do a lot of the things that my friends know how to do, but no, I don't want to be like other people's channels. I love that we all bring something a little bit different to the table. That's really what makes this community as wonderful as it is. I wish that some of my younger, more skilled booktubers lived closer to me, booktuber friends lived closer to me, so that I could hire them to help me. But no, I don't want my channel to be like anybody else's channel, and I don't want anybody to want their channel to be like mine. I think we all have a place here, and that's what has made this so wonderful and so fulfilling. Number 10, what's something that you love about your channel? I love the interaction with people. First of all, I have recently had a bunch of my former students appearing on my channel in my comments, and I love that. But just from people who are regularly commenting, booktubers and people in my life and new people in my life, I have made real friendships through my channel. And I think that's what I love the most. Both that's happened through my channel and through the channels that I follow regularly. And that is really the best thing about Booktube. Not about my channel in particular, about what we're all doing here. I mean, there's nothing that I'm doing on this channel that I particularly love. I just, like what I'm doing, and I love that people are interacting with me about what I'm doing. That's the best part of this. Okay, number 11, tag some people. So first of all, I tag anyone who is watching this tag video, who would like to do this. I hope that you will consider yourself tagged. And once again, Jessica, I thank you for tagging me. And I'm going to tag a bunch of people so that we can revive this tag. First, I'm going to tag Ellen at Ellen Made Book Club, Greg at Another Bibliophile Reads, Debs at Rainer Reads Stuff, Roy at Roy Reads Anything, Will at Will Chambers, Philip at A Poet Reads to Write, Gavin at Genre Books 23, James at Quaint and Curious Volumes, Kim at Middle of the Book March, Stuart at Stuart Griffin 1001, Mariandrea at Books and Bocadillos, D at Through the Pages with D, Shalida at Shalida Renee 84, Becca at Read Becca, Marilyn at Marilyn Maya Mendoza, Aaron at Aaron Facer, Ven at Ven's Book Corner, and Renee at Beyond Books. Okay. As always, I thank you for watching. I hope that you're doing well. I'll speak with you again soon. Take care.